For a child born with a craniofacial problem, life can be cruel. From the day they are born, children with facial anomalies face incredible hardship, and oftentimes society shuns them. But it doesn't have to be this way. The good news is Facing It Together is there to help.
My name is Anita Burbick. I have hemifacial microsomia. It's a condition where a part of your face is underdeveloped. In my case, it was the left side. On my left side of my mandible and my hearing, it was underdeveloped, causing me not to be able to hear. My left side was actually shorter, and it caused my jaw to be slanted over to the left. So now that after I've had my surgery, everything is straight. It was kind of lonely growing up. I just had basically, kids in the neighborhood and my sisters and brothers. But for the most part, a lot of kids didn't understand. They don't understand. They don't know why I looked the way that I did. Because on my left side, you can see my left ear is also underdeveloped. So it was really hard for me growing up. It was always very, very hard. When I met Dr. Stelnicki, that's when everything started to change for me. Also, I started college as well, and everything just kind of came together. For the longest time, I was told by many doctors prior that there was nothing that could be done, this is too much of a serious situation. When I walked into Dr. Stelnicki's office, he told me that he could help me, and it meant the world to me that I could actually feel more normal, have the same, features as everyone else. It really meant a lot to me, and it really just opened doors for me, because now I was able, with the help of Facing It Together, to get those orthodontics done, to get those dentals done, to get those x-rays done, and be able to have the surgery. I've been doing as much as I can to help Facing It Together, the foundation that has helped me so much. And recently I've been doing a lot of volunteer work and a lot of participation in different events. And I want to meet the donors. And I've actually had a chance to meet a couple of them. And they all tell me how much that, I've touched them, when really they've touched me. With their kindness and their donations, they've pretty much changed my life. I just want to say thank you to Facing It Together for giving me everything that I've needed to move forward with my life. Without them, none of this would be possible.
As a pediatric craniofacial surgeon, I was constantly seeing children in our community that were in need of help. They either did not have insurance, or their insurance did not cover the treatment they required. There was nowhere for these kids to turn, so we started Facing It Together to help local kids get the medical help and attention they need. Over the years, Facing It Together has helped thousands of children and families in our community. From financial support for surgeries, therapies, and orthodontic treatment, to family support to empower and educate individuals, Facing It Together is dedicated to helping people whose lives are touched by craniofacial disorders. Our dedicated board of directors, network of doctors, and partnerships with Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, Chris Everett Children's Hospital, and Nova Southeastern University's dental program has helped us grow and reach out to more families each year. But ultimately, the support of our donors is what makes it possible to create smiles and change the lives of children and families.
It's not every day you meet a child that has had 24 surgeries, but Sarah, at age 12, does not let that get to her. Born with a bilateral cleft lip and palate, Sarah has undergone more surgeries than most people have in a lifetime. Ranging from plastic to oral surgeries, Sarah's procedures helped improve her appearance, breathing, speech, and dental health. Despite her challenges, Sarah decided she wanted to give something back to the community. She wanted to help kids with conditions like her own, but who could not afford the medical care they needed and deserved. So she organized a bowling tournament to raise money for the foundation. Sarah's initial goal was to raise $1,000, and she worked extremely hard to make the event a success. And in the end, Sarah surpassed her goal and raised more than $5,000 to benefit Facing It Together.
After my bowling fundraiser, I actually had an appointment with Dr. Stelnicki, and when I went, I couldn't wait to tell him how much money I raised. I felt so good helping all these kids. It's important for people to donate to Facing It Together because it helps kids locally and it helps kids feel confident and helps kids medically as well.
These are just a few of the smiles Facing It Together has achieved. There are so many others in our community that need our help, like this little boy named Freddie, who was born without ears and is in need of another surgery later this year so that he may lead a more normal life. Please help us in our mission to change lives and create smiles. Please give generously and make a difference that will last a lifetime.